I'm Meldon. Welcome back to another guitar video. This one's going to be a very short video. I'm just going to go over the chords A through G, one in open and then one in bar chords. So basically, I'm going to just start with C and then I'll work my way through the other chords. So let's start with the open. So with open chords, this is the C chord. You're just gonna play it like that. So as you might be able to see, my index finger is gonna be on the second string, first fret. My middle finger is gonna be on the fourth string, second fret, and then my finger next to it is going to be on the fifth string, third fret. And that'll give you the C chord. All right, moving on to the next chord, we're just going to go down the D chord. So the D chord is like this. It's probably going to hurt your fingers. Good luck. This is what it sounds like. So where my hands are, my index finger is on the second fret, the third string. My middle finger is on the first string, second fret, and then my third finger is going to be on the third fret, second string. And that'll give you the D chord. So moving on to the next chord. I'm not going to do sharps and flats, by the way, just so you know. The open chords for that is pretty much the same with a capo, but that's a little bit of detail that we can go into some other time. Book my lessons. So from there, we're going to go and make an E chord. So the E chord sounds like this. It sounds very warm and fuzzy. Basically, you're going to be putting your index finger on the first fret, third string. Your middle finger is going to be going on the fifth string, second fret, and then your third finger is going to be going on the fourth string, second fret, and that'll give you the E chord. Moving on to the next chord, it's going to be F. So awkwardly enough, the F chord open is the same as it is bar chord. So it's going to be like this. So thankfully this might save you some headache or heartache, whichever. And then your fingers are going to be, your index finger is going to be holding on the two strings here. And then your second or middle finger is going to be on the third string, second fret. And then your third finger is going to be on the third fret, fourth string, and that will give you the F. So whether it's open or barred, that's going to be your F. And let's move on. So the next chord after F is going to be your G chord. So after G, we're going to go start from the beginning of the alphabet again, which is the A, but I'll just show you G for now. This is G. So this one is really going to hurt your hands. So if it's your first time playing, well, tough. So from there, you're basically going to be putting your index finger on the fifth string, second fret. Your middle finger is going to be the sixth string, and sixth string, third fret, and then your third finger is going to be on the second string, third fret. Now, G is like one of those chords where you can either just play it with three fingers, which sounds a little bit off, like you can bar it like this, or you can just use your pinky. Honestly, just use your pinky. It's a lot easier. Just use your pinky. So if you use your pinky is going to go on the third fret, and it's going to be the first string. And honestly, G kind of sounds like the best chord in the world, and you probably want to learn it. It's just going to be painful, and you know, nothing comes without pain. Well, nothing good anyways. But yeah, I'll move on to the next chord. So as I said, we're starting back with A. A, it sounds like this. So from there, you're going to put your index finger on the fourth string, second fret. Your middle finger is going to be the third string, second fret, and then your third finger is going to be on the second string, second fret. So all of these are in one fret. This might be painful as well. Honestly, it probably is. Actually, all the chords are painful. Good luck. That's basically just what it sounds like. Of course, in some cases where the song's very lovely sounding, I'll take off this index finger and I'll just be like, it sounds pretty much the same, except it's a little bit lighter. I don't know if you wanna, oh, actually, my bad, it's not that. I'm taking off the third finger instead. There it is. Yeah, so that'll make it sound a little bit more lovely if you want it to be that way. Please don't play this during a rap song. Just don't do it. Yeah, rapping doesn't go with this. Anyways, you're gonna go to the next chord, which is the B. The B chord, open, sounds honestly a little bit off, if I'm being honest. Kind of sounds like this. Sounds very amazing, I get it. But a lot of the times, and when you're playing with other musicians or songs in general, it can sound a little bit off. So what I'll usually suggest is playing the bar chord version of B, which is this. It sounds a little better. I know realistically that doesn't sound better, but trust me, when you actually play a song, you know what? Test it out for yourself. It's better than me just telling you. Then you'll understand, and then you might hate my guts, but hey, it's fine. Moving on. From there, we've covered everything, so then you would go back to C. So that is it for the open chords. I'm going to quickly go over the bar chords. The bar chords are going to save your life because the bar chords aren't as complicated as the open chords. And by that, I mean you can keep one shape with your hand and play every single chord. So with that said, I did it in another video, but I'll quickly do it again. And we're starting off in C again. So the C bar chord shape, like this, and then you just move down the scale, basically. So from there, C, D, E, and then you can keep going all the way down the scale with that same hand shape. So the hand shape that I'm using is you're barring, this is why it's called bar chords, because you're barring with your fingers. You're going to be barring these strings, and then you're using both your hands. So your index finger, I know it looks like I'm flipping you off. Trust me, I'm not giving you the middle finger. This is not intentional. Please don't sue me. Anyways, you're basically using your index finger and your third finger. Your index finger is barring the whole thing, so all 6 strings. And then your third finger is only barring 4 strings. So that will give you the chord, and then you can, as I said, you can just move down. And also, just so you know, and just so no one calls me out on it, I was doing full steps when I was going to D. So if I do half steps, instead of going from C to D, it goes C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and then it continues. Just pointing that out. The next bar chord that will save your life is going to be the F-shaped bar chord. So as I said, F open and F barred is basically the same thing. So you're just going to be moving down just like you did with the C chord. So you're going F, G, A, B, and so on. So as you go through that, eventually you'll hit all 7 chords, and that's basically it for bar chords. You only need those 2 shapes. With that said, there are more bar chords, but I'll leave it at that for now because, as I said, this is for beginner guitar players. And honestly, the other bar chords, they're going to hurt your hands just as much. Bar chords in general hurt your hands. Actually, as I said before, all chords hurt your hands. So you're probably going to be in a world of pain, but it will be worth it. My solution to you for getting over that feeling of throwing your guitar against the wall is listening to amazing guitar players and then just imagine yourself doing that. And that gives you motivation to keep continuing. Another source of motivation might be like joining a band, honestly. If you have a band and you have a commitment, that's going to stop you from being lazy. Or if you have a teacher like me keeping you accountable and saying, hey, practice this. Or actually, that might get me canceled. I won't even say that. Anyways, I'll just quickly do one more thing. So as I said, in terms of bar chords, you're just going to go through the whole fretboard playing the same chords. And these two chords will basically save you heartache and pain for other things. So just to quickly wrap up, as I said, open chords, very different. They have different styles. So my G, my D, my A, or that was A minor, my A. They are very different shapes, but with bar chords, there are only two shapes, this shape and then this shape. Of course, there are more bar chords, as I said, but that gets into a whole another field, and we don't got time for that. So for now, I'll end the video with that, and thanks for watching. I'm Meldon. This has been your video on open chords and bar chords.